The campaign draws attention to the plight of forcibly displaced people and this strives to change the public perception of the refugee narrative by highlighting their resilience. Kenya hosts more than 475,000 refugees, with close to 80% of them being women and children.
We've been getting so much aid from Western countries, and we keep on saying the narrative of Africa being a wealthy continent. Then why are we not taking care of our problems? So basically, Luquluqu is there to remind you that we have African brothers that are in crisis, and if you are in a position to chip in and make their lives a little better, then you can do so by doing it. Luquluqu.
The largest number of forcibly displaced people are in Africa. In 2018, over 35% of the world's 70.8 million displaced fled across the continent. All proceeds from the walk goes towards providing emergency relief to those forcibly displaced.
Right now, the current refugees they are receiving, there is anger for becoming somebody. There is an identity. Everyone wants an identity. So when that identity issue comes in, we bring education, we bring civilization. We can't be keeping them in a cage and thinking we can provide food for infinity. We need to give them skills. We need to make them identify as a human being and give them self-dignity.
The organizers say this walk is a wonderful way in which communities can honor the strength and perseverance of people that, even though we are forced to flee and leave everything behind, are determined to build a better life.
If you look at the global statistics of refugees in education, it is really way below the average global standards, and even in Kenya.
The walk also includes an education simulation exercise for participants to learn about the refugee registration provision of core relief items.
We only have 24% of refugees that are able to access secondary education. And it gets thinner as they go up, and it's 3% globally that get to access tertiary education. This is unfortunate because people keep talking about Africa being the next workforce, and if we don't educate people, what workforce can we expect?
The Pan-African Walk is organized to raise awareness and support for families forced to flee their homes because of violence, conflict, or persecution across Africa. It was inaugurated in Nairobi last year with 1,500 people in attendance and has since then been held in Somalia, Ghana, Burkina Faso, Senegal, and South Africa.